the honorable educators, and all of the participants from National School Debating Championship 2020. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aria Bima Sena, and I'm as the first speaker from the affirmative team. And I agree with this motion that this House would arrange students in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance rather than on their age. But before I give my argument, I will give the definition or keyword. So in this case, I have two keywords. The first keyword is intelligence. The intelligence is the ability to learn, understand, and make judgment or have opinions that are based on a reason. And the second keyword is the academic. So the academic is relating to schools, college, or university, or connected with studying and thinking, not with practical skills. And then I will give my argument why I agree with this motion that this House would arrange students in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance rather than on their age. The first argument, we look right now in all of the schools in Indonesia that not apply this rule. A lot of students that are not motivated well, they still thinking school is not important for them, and we have to make a good environment in school. So we have to apply this program to make a classroom based on their performance and their academic performance, because it can increase their motivation and passion to learn in school much than before. Because based on the article that I read on republicseo.net said, a class with a good environment with a group by high performance academic and intelligence students is really passionate to learn about something, to achieve the lesson from the teacher. So it will make the teacher itself can teach the students more efficient than before. So it will be benefit for the students, and it can increase the quality of the students to achieve the lesson from the teacher. So we look right now, a lot of schools that aren't apply this program, a lot of schools that still group their classroom based on their age. It will so difficult for the teacher and for the student itself, because they don't have a lot of pressure. Pressure in here is a good pressure. In case of this pressure is a good pressure, because they have to put their maximum limit to learn about something. They have to push themselves to learn. They have to follow their friends that get a high academic performance and intelligence. They have to get the same level of them. I know every person have their own ability, but they have to put much effort, they have to hard work to get a high quality education. And it's really important for the student, because this is the key for the students to get a better job in the future, to increase the human resources in Indonesia. And then the second argument, if the classroom is arranged by the age, based on their age, it will be difficult for the teacher, because the students will not have the same passion than a classroom that grouped by the high performance academic and intelligent students. It is proof, because like our Ministry in Education, Mr. Nadiem Makarim said, right now in Indonesia, a lot of students is not being motivated. They still lazy to learn the material in school. We look in the other countries such as Singapore, Finland, that has a high quality education. All of the students is passionate, really passionate to learn about the material, because this is really important, because they know, they realize this is really important for their future. And then Dr. Vicky McKenzie, she is a school of Education University of Melbourne said, we have to put a limit on the progress that teachers might expect. So Dr. Vicky McKenzie said the teacher should put a high or a maximum limit to the students to learn about something, to make a progress. And they said there is no much variation and there is no much stimulation to progress, and there are expectation build up because they're all in particular age. They are in same age. So they don't look in other students that get a high education, that get a more difficult education. They just look in the environment. They just look in the classroom. They just get a same education in their age. So it is really difficult for all of the teachers and all of the students to improve themselves. And then I get research from the Institute of Education in London in 2014. They analyzed the progress of 2,500 primary school. The progress of them is lower because they don't get, or those who were taught in all ability classes, or they just get the same education in their age, rather than the students that taught by high ability classes, or by the environment that has a high performance in academic or intelligence. The class that a lot of students that get a high intelligence in them. Like I said before, so this is proof if the classroom is arranged by the age, it's not effective. They don't have same motivation than students that study in a classroom that have a lot of students that really intelligent, because in the classroom, even they compete with each other, they still are friends. They still learn together about the material that the teacher gives to them. So this is really important for the students, for if they study each other, they will understand the material each other. So this is really effective to increase the high quality education in Indonesia. Because like I said before, right now in Indonesia, still a lot of students that not really motivate to learn. So from the above reason, I still agree with this motion that this house would arrange students in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance rather than on their age.